The following contest is a women's division
championship
match scheduled for one fall.
Finally, we have a women's match that is going to have the #1 contender going against the champion.
Introducing first, from Woodstock, New York, your favorite flower child, Eliza Haze.
If she wants to impress me, she's going to have to take that flower and put it in the air 2 times going around. Not once, 2 times.
2 times. I'll mark it down. Eliza Haze, like you said, the #1 contender in the open women's.
2 times.
Oh, one.
Boom!
Boom.
We got 2 times.
Look at, you're a big fan, huh?
That's right. You know, I like both of them, but this match, you're going to have to decide who's going to walk out with the belt. Oh, boy.
It's going to be good, man. #1 contender versus the champion. Title's on the line. Division Pro open weight women's division. I mean,
oh,
doesn't
I
get
know
better than
that
this.
music.
Of course you do, because you're a big fan of her, too.
Oh, yeah. I like the naughty girls. She can slap me around anytime.
Listen,
And
don't
her
talk
opponent,
about Kaci Lennox like
the
that.
sweetest, the sassiest, your Division Pro Women's Champion, the Kaci Lennox.
You watch this. She's going to get in that ring. She's going to turn around and look right at me.
Don't hold your breath, brother. That's a sight to be. That's a sight to behold.
Just wait for it. Boom, there it is.
That's a sight to behold, and I'm talking about the Division Pro Women's Championship. Kaci Lennox looking good as always, ready to go. I mean, she's mean. She's something else.
Yeah, we're going to have it's going to come down to if Eliza Haze gets Kaci aggravated enough and you hear Kaci scream, that's usually when the match turns around.
Yeah.
Because when Kaci gets aggravated, things just go really bad for her opponent.
But yeah, I agree with you. But the thing about Kaci is every single time I see her, she gets more and more mature in the ring. She gets better in the ring. Like, she's great, and she only keeps getting better. She only keeps getting more mature. And big lockup by both women in the middle of the ring here. And Kaci right to the hair and doesn't care. But Eliza Haze throws her right over. The flower child, she ain't playing today. She's got her eyes locked on the women's championship. Another lockup. Kaci goes behind. Got the body lock there. Eliza's trying to fight that off. Oh, and a butt butt. And drags her over in a arm drag of sorts. Eliza Haze is holding on to the arm. Got it locked as Kaci's trying to get back to the feet, but Eliza Haze jumps over and rolls her up. Just a 2 count by Eliza Haze, but that was quick early on.
She's working the arm. That's a good thing to keep.
Oh! And Kaci's working the head, she's working the hair, and she don't care. Look at her. She's another one that talks the talk and walks the walk. I mean, look, she's got the women's championship and a big headlock by Kaci Lennox in the center of the ring. I'm with you. If you can aggravate Kaci enough, it throws her off. But if you can aggravate her enough to a certain point, she's even more deadly. And a big hip toss by Eliza Haze, who picks her up and body slams her down. Is that enough? It is not. Just a 2 count for the #1 contender, Eliza Haze, who's on top here. Oh! Kaci smart as well.
Oh, you can see the
talented.
cobwebs in her eyes.
Kaci smart here. I mean, she might as well use this time to herself. She's got 10 seconds. You know what I mean? She just took a little bit of a beating. She recovers outside. She comes back in fresh. But Eliza comes out chasing after her, and Kaci goes running, but slides back into the ring. See, Kaci's smart, man. I don't care what anybody says. She knows what she's doing. She goes for a right hand, but Eliza catches it, hits her one of her own. Kaci sidesteps to Eliza Haze, who's in the middle and gets kicked right in the head. And now Kaci, ground and pound. And the screaming.
That's right. Kaci, scream for me.
I think if she sees you, she'll scream, but.
I have that effect on women.
Listen, I'm not even going to get into it with you. Recovered by Lacey. Or Kaci, I'm sorry. 2 count by Kaci Lennox, your women's champion. And Kaci not only taunting, but choking Eliza Haze on the ropes. And now she's rubbing it in, literally.
What a position to be in.
I know you haven't been in many of those, but that's a story for a different day, as Kaci Lennox with a big right hand and then a big right chop to Eliza Haze, who's tied up all in the corner. And now Kaci Lennox driving the big left boot right into the neck of Eliza Haze.
I'll tell you, Eliza, she doesn't turn it around. It's only going to be downhill for her because.
I agree, because once Kaci gets going, she don't stop with another big chop to the chest of Eliza Haze and then rolls her out and kicks her in the middle of the back. Trust me, that hurts. But just a 2 count.
Oh, there we got a little
She's
scream
definitely
out of
getting
Kaci.
aggravated. Let me tell you something about Kaci, though. I've trained with Kaci Lennox, and she will take on, she's rough, she's tough, she will take on anybody. The smallest of them, the biggest of them, man, woman, it don't matter. She kicks ass day in and day out of that gym, man. She's something else. But she goes for the suplex. She can't get it. Eliza Haze blocks it twice, and boom!
Oh,
A
suplex
big
Kaci
suplex
over.
of
That
her
caught her
own.
off guard.
Yes, it did, and here's a cover. But just a 2 count by Eliza Haze.
Anybody wants to see any of these matches again, you're here live, but if you have friends that are telling you about these matches and you're like, man, I wish I was there, come next time. But in the meantime, Facebook, Instagram, divisionpro.tv.
Listen, I appreciate you, divisionpro.tv. Go check it out. We got everything there. I'm glad you're letting everybody know. But we got to live in the moment here. I mean, we got the women's championship on the line, and Kaci Lennox just throws Eliza Haze right into the turnbuckle. Eliza Haze falls right down to her butt as Kaci Lennox once again is driving both feet into the neck of Eliza Haze. I mean, she's dirty player, but by hook or by crook, I mean, she's the champion. And once again, choking Eliza Haze.
She's a flower child from the 60s. Kaci's going to send her back there.
Listen, the way this is going, it looks like she might already be back there. And now, Kaci Lennox looks like she's possibly going, oh, she's got a choke. She's got the arm trapped. She's got the arm underneath the chin, it looks like. I mean, Eliza might go out here. Eliza might go out here.
She's got her around the neck and the arm, and she has her hands locked together. There is only one way to get out of this hold, and if Eliza doesn't know it,
she's gonna be sleeping. See, Kaci should have maybe wrapped those legs around the belly and choked her out for good. But here she comes, Eliza Haze. This is the only way out of it.
She got it.
Oh! And
she has definitely done her homework on Kaci.
Absolutely. As she gets a big clothesline on Kaci Lennox, and then a big back elbow. Kaci goes for a clothesline. Eliza catches it. A spinning kick to the belly. Bounces off the ropes. Oh!
Oh.
Is
this
that
one
enough?
could end right here.
Oh.
So close, so
Two
close.
and 3/4, but Kaci Lennox, the heart of a champion, you need a lot more to put her away. But Eliza comes charging into Kaci, hits her right with the butt right into the belly. Wait a minute. Oh! And Kaci drives Eliza head first into the mat. Is that enough?
Ropes, 1, 2.
Oh, wow. So close.
And another siren scream from Kaci. She is getting aggravated.
Is she to that point yet? Is she to that point?
She's getting very, very close. Oh, she's stalking her now. I tell you, it's that's when Kaci's the most dangerous.
Just like how the animals in the jungle, they stalk their prey, but Eliza had her for a second, but Kaci with and she got a roll up here. And look, she's looking for the ropes.
Well, she didn't even need them. Kaci was nowhere near the ropes.
She wasn't.
The winner and still the Division Pro Women's Champion,
A little extra leverage never hurts, but Kaci didn't even need it.
Well, I said it earlier in the match, by hook or by crook. A win's a win. She went to go put the feet on the ropes, but she didn't get it, so it is still clean. I mean, we really have no argument there.
Well, it's always clean as long as the referee doesn't see it.
You know what? The more and more I sit here with you, the more and more I like you. I'm not going to lie.
I'm already married. Not happily.
But married.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, still your women's champion, Kaci Lennox. She looks unstoppable. She looks dominant. Another big win by her tonight. Knocks off the #1 contender. What's next for her? Are we going to find out right now? Let's go to ringside.
I'm here to congratulate you. Can I ask you a question? Do you have a word for any of the contenders in the back?
What contenders? I have beat everybody here. Everybody. So those little girls in the back, they need to know they're not on my level. Do you get that? Do you get that? Do you people at home get that nobody in this women's division is on my level? I am the epitome of excellence. I'm the epitome of this women's division. And I am the epitome.
Oh, and from right from behind.
Who is that?
Cio Nieves. We've seen her win earlier tonight. The ground and pound right from behind. She said she wanted the top people, and here she is. She's coming to stake her claim as she's ground and pounding Kaci Lennox. This is chaos. Can we get somebody out here to stop this? Listen, we got to get somebody out here to stop this. She's choking her out. Cio Nieves. Wow. Wow, she said earlier she wanted the top women in the division, and she came out and staked her claim.
Let me just say something. Hey, Kaci, I am the epiphany of knocking your ass out.
Wow.
You say you're the best. You better be able to back it up here at Division Pro.
Wow, Cio Nieves with making her mark. I mean, she wants that title.
You know, I don't know if I would have opened that can of worms because Kaci is not going to be happy.
No, not at all, and I do not want to be on that side of Kaci Lennox.
She's not happy at all.
But look at her, right back to her feet, pushing the refs away. She don't need help. I mean, that's the women's champion, but there's a division full of women out there for her. Cio Nieves said, I'm next.